Hello, good morning, secondary and first of bachillerato. It's cause for celebration today because it is the 1st of June, and the 1st of June, of course, it's going to be a positive month as we edge closer and closer to the end of term. So I hope you're feeling positive today in June. Of course, school is empty. The dining room is empty, but that doesn't mean that we can't be together for our assembly. So it's great to see that over 150 people are connected this morning. We have lots of congratulations to give for so many positive news messages and special mentions at this time of term, as well as important contributions, of course, from Mr. Olias in particular, who is going to promote the Aula de Sostenibilidad projects, and in particular some important messages about the benefits of confinement for pollution and the environment and the way in which we prioritise protecting our planet in school. So first of all, I'm going to pass over to Ms. Navalas, who is going to present to you a few special mentions.
Good morning to all secondary students. I'm very happy that we are all together in an assembly again. So it's the first assembly that we've got for first, second, third of ESO, fourth of ESO, and first bachillerato students. Second bachillerato students are quite busy with their end of school year exams, so that's why they are not here with us. But it's important that we continue having these celebration assemblies, because it's important that we talk about the students that have done a great job, that work really hard, that get many commendations. So you can see here on the screen that the pupil of the month from in secondary school, the one with the most commendations in a month is Alba Mota, head of ESO A. We cannot have a round of applause, but because that's what we usually do when we have our celebration assemblies in the dining room, but you do deserve this round of applause, Alba. So well done. I'm very happy that your name is here on the screen and we can share it with all students. I'd like also to mention some other students in third of ESO A. So Mr. Olias is here with us, and he must be delighted to see that he's got 4 of his students being mentioned today in the assembly. So these students were sent these home notes. Mr. Olias sent messages to Miriam Tortosa's family, Maria Calderón, Gema Herrero, because they had 10 commendations. So I want to say congratulations to these 3 girls as well. Well done, and continue helping and doing a great job that you're doing. Very important, even though we don't have here Victoria de la Puente, that she's in second bachillerato, I'd like to mention that we've got 3 students that have participated in a scholarship that was going to be given. It's a competition. What they had to do, they had to write a letter in English, and they sent it to Mr. Randall. This is a travel scholarship, and the students, these 3 students that we have on the screen, Pedro Pablo Molina, first bachillerato A, Carlos de la Puente, first bachillerato C, he's my student, Victoria de la Puente, second bachillerato A. It was difficult to choose because this is travel scholarship. It was meant to be given to 1 student, but as these 3 students the letter that they wrote, it was really good, and what they're going to do is very, very kind. They're going to be helping, and they're going to travel to España rumbo al sur. That is an NGO, and they're going to be helping. We decided that the 3 of them deserved to have this money. So that money, the 300 euros, they're going to be, we're going to divide it into these 3. So congratulations, my very sincere congratulations to the 3 of you. You, apart from being good students, it was beautiful what you wrote and what you're going to do. So well done. I'm proud of you. We've got also a special mention to these students that we have, they are in Fodobeso A and B, Carmen Garrido in Fodobeso A, and then the other students, Clara López, Álvaro Herrero, Félix Ibáñez, and Carlos Rangel in Fodobeso B, because they have participated also in a competition that is called Congreso Investiga, okay, from Fundación San Patricio. And they've been selected from over 200 schools in Spain, and they are invited to attend the conference, a conference that there is in September. So they are very lucky. We are also proud of them, and they can tell us about this conference after they attend it. We don't have. I like to say. Also, congratulations to some students. We don't have a slide because we simply heard of this over the weekend. Don José Alberto, the head of the social science department, that he's been running the debate competition, he informed us over the weekend, he sent us an email that our students in second bachillerato, and I'll send them a message, they have won the cuarta, I'm going to say in Spanish, Liga de Debates FICAE. So it's an honor for us. So we have Alberto González, Mario de la Hoz, Carlos Montero, and Javier Herrero, that they are great. The way they debate in public, the way they do it is incredible. So very, very sincere congratulations to them, to the families, and to obviously Don José Alberto and the teachers that have been working with them. So, Mr. Wright, I have finished. So if you would like to continue with the next slide.
Okay, thank you. Miriam, if I could have the camera focusing on me again, please. Thank you. Ms. Navalas, a fantastic long list of congratulations, and I'd just like to add my congratulations there as well. The long list of everybody who is working hard, achieving well, is absolutely brilliant, but I would just like to say what a super effort everybody is making. Your staff, your teachers, the deputy heads of each of the stages, we all recognise that what's happening at the moment and the way in which you're working online requires an extra super effort from all of you, and therefore the way in which you're following the lessons, doing the tasks, connecting, requires real stamina, real grit, real perseverance, and I just want to mention that because as well as your teachers working hard, we know that you're working hard too, and we know that it's not easy. We would prefer to be in school as much as you, and I'm saying this message in order to encourage you to keep going, given that we have approximately 3 weeks left, and I know that many of you are in a tense period of examinations at the moment, which requires even extra focus. So keep going, everybody. Your effort really is appreciated and noticed. You can see on the slide, everybody, it says FE houses, and therefore I want to promote and encourage the final house competition to round off the competition this school year. We will finish it in the middle of June, add up the points and announce the winners. At the moment, St Andrews is winning, and you can see on the screen that we have been running competitions throughout primary. For pupils in first and second of ESO, I have highlighted in bold the message and the date for you. This is a competition which is launched from today to first and second of ESO, so please listen carefully. And I'm calling it Confinement Landscapes. It opens today and closes on Wednesday, the 10th of June. So you have a week and a half, you have 10 days. What am I asking you to do? I'm asking you to create a picture or a drawing based on one of the landscapes which we know from the press has improved and developed, and the impact of confinement over the last couple of months or so has actually been positive. To put a positive spin and message on the stress and tension of confinement, I think would be a lovely way to end the year. And there is no doubt, if you watch the news and read the newspaper and look at the items coming out online, that the impact on the big cities in particular, on the quality of water, for example, that we drink and where we swim, the air that we breathe in some of the most polluted cities in Europe and China as well, is now improved due to less movements of people. And it is this effort, special effort, of course, which makes a real difference. Therefore, Confinement Landscapes competition is an art competition, a drawing competition. I'm encouraging you to pick and choose a landscape or an aspect of nature which you know has improved significantly, and deliver it after representing it in the most positive possible way by sending a photo of your drawing or painting, first and second of ESO, by sending a photo of your drawing or painting into the EFI Alumnus House channel. So if you are in David's, Andrew's, George's or Patrick's, please put your photo of your drawing before the 10th of June into the correct group that you will see in the EFI Alumnus group on Microsoft Teams. If you look at the screen, the example is of the canals in Venice. This is the photo of the same canal before and after. If you look on the left-hand side of the screen, you can see how much clearer the before and after photo is of confinement, how much clearer that water really is. If you look on the right-hand photo, you can even see the floor of the canal, the floor bed, with the crystal clear water that is now running through the canals in Venice. The next slide highlights the before and after impact of air pollution over major cities. In Italy, for example, on the left, in Paris on the right, the heat map represents in red air pollution over these main cities. The impact stretches as far as India, one of the countries which has been impacted so negatively by coronavirus, but whose air pollution levels have also improved recently. If you look at the heat maps again, the red sections, and the redder they are represents the harder and more stronger impact of air pollution. You can see, for example, on the map of Spain, that the big cities of Barcelona and Madrid are the areas which suffer from the most air pollution. There is no doubt that both, especially in France, Spain, Italy, India, China, we can see that air pollution levels have reduced, and we are now that we are outdoors enjoying significant improvements in the quality of air that we breathe. It may, these are headlines that I have copied which are very interesting from newspapers. Just have a look for a moment, because the impact of what I'm saying really is incredible. Wuhan's lockdown cut air pollution by 63%. The research shows environmental public health upsides of COVID-19 quarantine at the pandemic's initial epicenter. But look at the second and the third article. Cleaner China air saved more lives than COVID claimed, one study finds. Could it even be that the number of lives that are normally claimed as a consequence of air pollution, which is so poor in some areas, could actually have been relieved, and when balanced with the number of lives claimed by this awful virus, there actually could be a positive message here. This is what a new study has found in China. And finally, after the COVID-19 crisis, will we get a greener world? Which is a message which encourages everybody to play their part and to look to the future, because now that we are step by step moving through phases and allowed to be outdoors, to travel more, are we going to really change our habits in order to make decisive change? And how is the government going to force us, make us to do that? We have an opportunity to live in a greener world, and I would like to encourage everybody to play their part. Okay, without going any further, I'm going to pass over to Mr. Elias, who I'm sure will reinforce with much more detail those messages.
Bueno, buenos días a todos. Como la asamblea ha sido en inglés hasta este momento, yo voy a seguir en español, para que quede muy claro. Y me gustaría enseñaros... next, please. Esta es mi reflexión. ¿Qué otras cosas ha traído el virus? Evidentemente es muy difícil ver cosas positivas de una pandemia mundial como esta. Y que estemos encerrados y que, bueno, pues que se hayan llevado a muchísimas personas de... Bueno, espero que no de nuestras familias, pero lo cierto es que el virus es una realidad y en España han muerto varios miles, muchos miles de personas. Pero dentro de que, bueno, de que esto es una pesadilla, hay una lectura de dos cosas que me gustaría, se podrían hacer muchas más, dos cosas que me gustaría que sirviesen para hacer una reflexión. Yo le he titulado ¿qué otras cosas ha traído el virus? Por un lado ha traído un residuo nuevo. Yo supongo que habréis ayudado en vuestras casas a hacer algún supermercado en alguna de las ocasiones en las que se ha ido ahora o sencillamente habréis paseado. Espero que ya estéis saliendo y que estéis disfrutando de ese tiempo. Pero habréis visto que había que hay un residuo nuevo en la calle y que está ahí, que lejos de haber mostrado un poquito más de responsabilidad, no solamente por el residuo en sí, que es un residuo plástico, de látex o bueno, de otros materiales que son muy resistentes a la biodegradación, sino porque, oye, resulta que a lo mejor tú te has quitado esos guantes con mucho cuidado para no infectarte en caso de que hayas tocado algo con el virus y la gente los está tirando a la calle con su virus, si es que lo tuvieran. Lo cual muestra, además de muy poco compromiso con el medio ambiente, una falta de civismo tremenda. Yo quiero pensar que todos estáis utilizando la mascarilla, que todos habéis utilizado guantes cuando ha hecho falta. Can you pass the next two slides slowly, please? Pero lo que no puede ser es que nosotros estemos contribuyendo con esta imagen, ¿vale? Entonces me gustaría pensar que además de ser cívicos y de que no estáis soltando guantes de nitrilo, de látex, de plástico en la calle, no solamente por el residuo, sino por el posible contenido vírico, ¿vale? Se han habilitado papeleras en todas partes para gestionar este tipo de residuos y lo cierto es que ha aparecido un nuevo tipo de residuo que sigue mostrando la falta de civismo y la falta de compromiso con el medio ambiente y con los demás de la sociedad. Y me gustaría hacer hincapié en esto porque de verdad confío y espero en que si alguna vez os ha pasado que se os ha caído, vamos a dejarlo ahí, algún guante, no va a volver a pasar, ¿vale? Porque cuesta muy poco. En todas partes donde tú sales utilizando unos guantes hay papeleras para echarlos, pero la gente una vez que entra en su coche y ya se quitan los guantes con cuidado, con su compra guardada, esto lo he visto yo, no me lo han contado, se quitan los guantes y los arrojan por la ventana, ¿vale? Quiero pensar que esto no está sucediendo en vuestro entorno y quiero pensar, bueno, que actuaríais o que actuaréis de forma responsable en este sentido. Y luego algo que ha comentado Mr. Wright. Bueno, me resulta muy difícil hablar de cosas positivas del virus. Creo que lo que sí nos ha ofrecido el virus es una posibilidad, una oportunidad para ver que realmente... Can you get us next slide? Fijaros esa imagen de Madrid, ¿vale? Son 4 torres muy conocidas de Madrid que las tenéis ahí a la derecha en esa foto, ¿vale? Esta foto se ha tomado en Madrid durante el virus, ¿vale? Yo lo que digo no es que bien que ha habido un virus, que nos han encerrado en casa, que no hemos podido sacar los coches y que el medio ambiente ha tenido beneficio, porque es muy difícil valorar con tantas muertes que algo positivo de este virus, pero sí ha demostrado, es una oportunidad para demostrarnos a nosotros mismos que otra forma de hacer las cosas es posible, que realmente se puede apostar, que aún estamos a tiempo de apostar por energías sostenibles, por coches eléctricos, por otra forma de hacer las cosas y que tengamos cielos en Madrid y en el resto del mundo como estos, en vez de tener el cielo al que estamos acostumbrados, porque nos hemos acostumbrado. Pero realmente la gente dice que el cambio climático ya no es reversible, la gente dice que el efecto invernadero ya no es reversible y este virus sí nos ha traído la prueba o la muestra, ¿vale? Es una oportunidad para comprobar que estamos a tiempo de cambiar las cosas. Yo quiero pensar que muchos de vosotros vais a estudiar una carrera fantástica, vais a convertiros en personas de responsabilidad, en empresas de responsabilidad en el futuro, Y me gustaría pensar que de alguna manera vais a ser capaces de recordar este aspecto del virus también, estas otras cosas que nos trajo el virus. Seguro que os vais a acordar de la pandemia que os encerró en casa. Esto pasa una vez cada 200 o 300 años. Pero me gustaría que recordáis también la oportunidad. Y si podéis tomar decisiones que afecten al medio ambiente, que de alguna manera recordéis que el virus nos ofreció la oportunidad de ver que, bueno, que se pueden hacer las cosas de forma distinta y que nada es irreversible todavía. Así es que nada, chicos, ánimo con la pandemia, suerte con la evaluación y con el curso y un poquito de responsabilidad, ¿vale? Gracias a todos por vuestra atención.
Thank you, Mr. Elias. I assume everybody can hear me again now. Time is running short. The time is 9:43, and I know that you need to go to your lessons in a moment. What I would like to summarize, of course, from all of the messages today, but especially the messages that we have shared about the environmental impact and in an attempt to help everybody to look to the future positively, is that when many people do many little things in many little places, then the whole world can change. So as long as everybody plays our part, then our impact is definitely a noticeable one, in particular in terms of green living and ecologically friendly habits. If you are interested, I won't play this video clip now because we don't have time, but if you are interested in seeing a short video clip about a few more ideas that you may want to pick up on, which supports what Mr. Elias has been talking about, then I encourage you to have a quick look at this, this video clip in your own time. If you search on YouTube for Save Our World by Robin Littlewood, you will find this clip. It's only 3 minutes and it's good fun and very informative. Now, thank you for listening, everybody. I'm pleased that you've been connected throughout. It is time for lessons. I'm going to ask you not to go back to your tutor group because there's no need to. Instead, can you please go now directly to your first lesson? Your teacher will be connecting in a moment and waiting for you. Thank you very much for listening. Have a fantastic Monday, a fantastic week, and a fantastic month of June as we head into the final month of term. Best wishes to all of you taking exams. Try and keep your resolve as we head through the coming days and keep your perseverance and grit as we move forwards. Well done to everybody, and thank you for listening.